We swim under, we pummel, we bridge our hips, we're doing all these things. We look to break his posture, either by doing a clinch or grabbing the back of his head and using the lat, right? So from here, we get the overhook. And what ends up happening is that the person in the closed guard, they're gonna react a certain way. So when you do that left leg, throw that left leg into the heel, throw that left leg to his shoulder, like we were doing before one. If you could grab his wrist from here, Juan, is great, but if you can't, that's okay too. We're gonna bring our right knee between where the bicep is, for his left, yeah, exactly. So as Erickson, we're gonna bring our right knee to our chest. As Erickson drives into us, our chest posture up, we're gonna lock in a triangle. Boom. That's there all the time. The person's gonna react two ways. They're gonna accept the omoplata as happening to them, or they're gonna posture up. And if they posture up, we lock in the triangle. To finish the triangle, details. Flare your feet immediately from the beginning, right? Prioritize grab your figure four and lock in the figure four. From here, we're gonna look to grab, in this case, if we put our foot on the hip to pivot, make sure that we're creating a good angle and we're grabbing the shin to make the adjustment. And then when we lock in the figure four. And we're flaring our feet, guys. Flare, pummel those hands under. So we're bridging our hips, guys. We're bridging our hips, we're lifting our hips up. That way we can create the break. So just to focus on what's happening here real quick. If you look at the thumbs where Eric right now, if from under, you're going against the grip of where he's gripping. So as he pummels under, he's looking to create that opening wherever that is. So when you break grips, you want to go against where the thumb opening is to create that level of reaction and breaking. As soon as the grips are broken, I want you to immediately start pummeling and trying to, you activate your core and you're getting off your back to grab his flat. So we're, or the head. But I say reach to the lap.
For the lat?
Here?
So from here, you have, yes, exactly. One more time. Before you establish the overhook, right? One, we break the grips. And then we're activating our core, and we're grabbing that, the lat area, the geek area. From here, we're creating an overhook. But we're using a high guard to break his posture. So your knees, you see how Coach Juan's hips shifted to his right? Mm-hmm. He's using his left knees and his hip to create a break of posture, right? So your knees need to be clamping and activated and heavy in. You need almost looking to do like an abductor fly. You ever done those? But even more so, bring your knees together. Mm-hmm. That way, Erickson can really posture up.
Squeezing them.
The next thing we're gonna do to establish the omoplata, we're gonna throw our left heel to the hip, the left side of the shoulder. So we're gonna look to set up the omoplata by throwing our left heel into, wait, before you do that, coach, because you're flexible, but I wanna make sure we break it down a little bit more. Throw your left heel onto Erickson's left shoulder and flare your foot. And this creates this level of dynamic you need in order to loosen up your right knee and bring it to your chest and throw the leg over.
So the right knee comes in first usually? Okay.
Yeah, right knee, and then now you can lock in the omoplata. When we lock in the omoplata, details, your left hamstring needs to be activated. In this case, you want to make sure you're straightening your leg. You're controlling the wrist. And if you get on your elbow, you're still pushing the wrist to his hip. And then from here, you're switching and doing a trade-off and hugging the hip with your left arm. That way he doesn't roll forward. We're gonna adjust our hips. We're gonna try to shift our hips to the right. That way we flatten him a little bit and we have an ability to come up. And we're bending both of our knees, yes, to us. Now from here, you can grab the wrist or you can do an S grip to his where almost like a rear naked choke or seat belt you're looking to establish. And then from here, we're driving our forehead to the mat and lifting our weight forward. Okay? So a lot more refinement in the details take the motorcycle.